Hello everybody, I am Dr. Vidya Patil, serving as Assistant Professor of English at Government First Grade Women's College, Bidar. In today's video, I will be discussing about the process of uploading student information in the UUCMS. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard about UUCMS, that is the Unified University and College Management System. This is a unique initiative which has been taken up by the Department of Collegiate Education and Government of Karnataka. This is the first of its kind in our country, and it hopes to centralize all the data of higher education institutions. This unique project is going to help all the stakeholders, that is, parents, students, faculty, administrators, and all the other employees of these higher education institutions. So the first step which you need to do is go into your Google Chrome and try to log into the UUCMS. Now, as soon as I type this, we get the home page. On the right hand corner, you find the login. Please go into the login and enter your user ID and password. Before that, kindly select college. Then enter your user ID, enter the password, and then enter the CAPTCHA. Once you have entered all these, just go into login and the UUCMS homepage will open for you. Now, I'm not going to go into all the other aspects. Once the basic mapping has been completed, just go into the admission section and click on the drop-down list. You will come across this student admission details. Click on this. So this is the page which will now get opened. Go click on create new application. Once you click on this, the application form of the student gets opened. Go into select program and select UG. Next, go into the personal details and begin by entering. Now the first thing which you need to enter is the PU board registration number. Once you have entered this, kindly enter March 2021 as the completion year. There should be no space between any of the alphabets or numbers. Next, enter the full name of the candidate as per the Aadhaar card, not according to the SSLC marks card, but according to the Aadhaar card. So I am now entering the name as per the Aadhaar card. Next, I enter the Aadhaar number. Next, select the gender, the date of birth. Again, this should be according to the Aadhaar card. enter the primary mobile number. This should be the number of the student. If in case that is not available there, you can then enter the number of the parents' mobile number. Next, you are going to enter the father's name, mother's name, father's mobile number, the email ID, which has been mentioned in the admission form. Now, instead of for alternate email address, you can just click on same as primary email address. And for alternate mobile number, you can again click same as primary mobile number. Next, we should go into the address section. Again, the address should be according to the Aadhaar card. Next, select the state, the district, taluka. You can leave out Gram Panchayat and the village as it is not essential. PIN code should usually you will find it in the Aadhaar card. So kindly enter the PIN code. Next, you have the section current address. Here you just have to click same as permanent address and it will get selected. Now save and continue. Now coming to the religion. So here we now have to look into the caste certificate and see which is the category and which caste the student belongs to. So we now come into the caste religion section. Here we take up Hindu. Category is, this should be according to the caste certificate which has been submitted by the student. Caste again as per the caste certificate submitted by the student. Next, family income should be depending on the income certificate which has been submitted by the student. Remaining, usually most of the students who apply in our government colleges will not be applying under any of these special categories unless it has been specifically mentioned that the student is a person with disability. You just need to check that one column. Otherwise, all these can generally be just taken up as no, and you just have to save and continue. You will again come across this page where they'll be asking you whether they are claiming seat under any of these listed quota. Again, usually none of our students will be belonging to any of this. So you just have to see that all are picked as no and then save and continue. Now coming to the previous education details. Here you will have to fill up the information of their 10th standard from the 10th standard marks card and their PUC second year marks card. So first we'll take up the 10th standard education details. The board name you will select is Karnataka Secondary Education Examination Board. The registration number will have to be taken from the 10th standard marks card. So now I have feeded the registration number. Next, grading system. Here we'll select absolute percentage, total maximum marks. You'll have to check into the marks card. Now for a BA student, it will usually be 625. Total marks obtained. Again, checking the marks card, you will make this entry. It will calculate the overall percentage by itself. So here you don't really have to do anything. And then upload the marks card. So these, the 10th marks card and the PUC marks card as well as the fees receipt should be scanned and saved in your system beforehand. So I will now just upload the document which I have already saved in my system. So this is the SSLC marks card which I have selected, and I will now upload it here. Now coming to the PUC marks card. So again, because initially when we started filling the form, we had already entered the registration number. So that has been accepted here. So now we can start with the institution name. You will get the institution name from the TC, original TC, which the student has submitted. So just go through the TC, find out the name of the institution from where she has completed her PUC. There is no need to enter the college code. If it's written there, you can use it. Otherwise, you can just skip that. Next, the total marks obtained. So before that, you have to add these rows because it is compulsory to enter the subject-wise marks of the student. So just go into the marks card, enter the subject. The first subject here is Kannada. Select the type because it's a language, you select language. The marks obtained, you enter that. Maximum marks is 100. Add the next subject. The second subject is English. Again, this being a language, you select the language. Enter the marks obtained. Again, maximum marks 100. Again, add one more row. The next subject is history. Now, since this is the core subject, I'll just let it remain in the same way. Enter the marks obtained and the maximum marks. Similarly, I add the next subject. It is economics. Again, it's a core subject. So you just enter the marks obtained, maximum marks. The next subject is sociology. Again, a core subject. Marks obtained is 59. Maximum marks is 100. The last subject is political science. Again, a core subject. Marks obtained is 57 and maximum marks 100. So you can cross check from your marks card. So the total is 329 and the percentage has been calculated. Now straight away go into the folder, select the file which I have already scanned and saved here. So the PUC marks card, and just upload the PUC marks card. So this completes the uploading of the information of the 10th standard educational details and PU educational details. So just save and continue. Now we come to the last section, that is the discipline and fee paid details. So again, select the program name, that is Bachelor of Arts, the core subjects. Now you have already got a list of all the subjects which the student has opted for. So in that list, you can go through and just check which are the optional subjects which the student has taken up. So since this student whose form I am filling up has taken up history, so I select history as the first discipline core. The second discipline core is political science. So I select political science. The open elective which she has selected is English. So I go into English grammar and study skills. The first language which she has opted for is Kannada. If it is mentioned as F Kannada, then you have to take in functional Kannada. The second language is English. Since all the mapping has already been done, so you don't have to worry that you won't be getting the right options. All the options have been entered, so you won't face any problem regarding that. The total fee amount. So now you just have to look at your challan. So there you will find that there is a collection amount, a commission amount, and then the total amount. So you have to enter the total amount here. Then the challan receipt number. So there is a DUG number which you need to enter. Next, the actual amount. Here you have to add the actual fees which was paid. That is without the commission. So it is 3140. The payment date. So whatever seal has been put by the bank, that is the date you will have to enter here. Just select the month. And the date. Since this student has paid her fees on 14th, I have selected the date. Now upload the challan. Again, go back to where I have saved the documents. I have already scanned and saved it. So upload the fee receipt and this is done. So once you have completed all this, you press the next button and you will get a message like this stating that admission success and the registration number of the candidate is 26. Now, if you want to cross-check whether all the information which you have fed is correct or not, you can now go into the admission section, go into list of admissions, select the program level, UG, select the program name. As the student was from arts, you select BA, and then view the student details. Now, once you click this, you will get a list of all the students who have been admitted till now into this UUCMS website. So on each page, you get around 10 names. As this number was 26, we'll go directly to page 3. So this is the student whose information I have just now filled. Please don't save anything. Just check the information and then you can leave it as it is, so that if there is any corrections which are required to be done, we can do it at a later stage before we do the final submission. So this is how the entire process of uploading the student information is has to take place. So friends, you must now have got a clear picture about how you need to upload the student information on the UUCMS. It may appear a complicated bit, but once you fill up 2 or 3 application forms, you will find that it's quite a simple process. The only thing which you need to keep in mind is that scan the documents, that is the SSLC marks card, the PUC marks card, and the fees receipt beforehand, and see to it that you give the proper naming or title to these documents so that there is no chance of the document getting wrongly uploaded for a different student. So if you keep these things into consideration, I'm sure it's going to be a very simple and easy procedure. So wish you all the best in trying to fill up these forms. Thank you.